everybody, my name is Colleen Evans. I am Director of Natural Sciences at the Staten Island Museum, and today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite things that I've found while working in the collections here. So one day I was going through the Coleoptera collection, or beetle collection that we have, and I stumbled across this particular box of beetles, which I have taken to calling Mr. Davis's Beetle Box. So William T. Davis was one of the founders of our museum, and he was an active entomologist. He lived here in St. George, actually not too far from where I am now. And this particular box of beetles, according to the tiny labels on them, including this little bitty label right here, all of the beetles in this box were collected at his house here in St. George. So there's about 50 different species, actually probably more than 50 different species of beetles in this box. I'm not a Coleoptera expert, so I can't exactly identify them all, but there's at least 50, definitely more than that. There's a lot of things that you might expect in this box. So there's things like ladybugs and June beetles, tiger beetles, other things that you're probably at least a little bit familiar with. But there's also some things that are maybe a little more unexpected. So there's several eastern click beetles, which are very cool, stag beetles, and also some longhorned beetles as well. There's at least 2 different species of those. There's also some things that might be a little bit concerning. There's actually one specimen in here that is not a beetle. There is a bedbug pinned and stuck in here. So unfortunately, William T. Davis at some point had bedbugs. Poor guy. There's also a lot of species of carpet beetle, which are not concerning necessarily for the average person. You potentially have them in your home. They're not doing any harm. They're these little like pinhead-sized beetles. But they're actually very concerning as a museum person because they can decimate a collection and cause us a lot of problems. The box itself, I just think is kind of amazing because it's just this really wonderful illustration of the kind of diversity that can be found literally in your own backyard. These were all just collected at his home. And they're all things that you could still probably find around here. I've collected stag beetles. I live literally just a couple of blocks away from here. I've collected stag beetles at my own home. I've seen eastern click beetles here on the island. I've seen them at some of the parks. So all this stuff is still around here, and so it's still possible to recreate your own little beetle box. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again.